Yes.
I'm going to put to you, Minister, that you are misinterpreting what Colonel Murray said in both his work studies, and you are incorrectly using those work studies to justify your decision to disband the PKTT. Because nowhere in any of those work studies did Colonel Murray say the PKTT must be disbanded. What is your answer?
My answer is that in the conceptualization of specialized units, it was expressly said that the proliferation or the existence of a number of task teams is not ideal. In other words, is not an ideal situation within SAPS.
If PKTT is a unit within the murder and robbery unit, it's a structure within. How does that square up with its disbandment? Because surely then all that means is that it will exist, but it will form part of the murder and robbery unit. So it will be a team within the murder and robbery unit. How does that square up with its disbandment?
It square ups in the sense that it will cease to exist in the form that it is existing now. You would take the model, you would take some of the personnel, you would take some of the experience into the new specialized units.
Yes, I'm going to suggest to you that that does not square up with the thrust of your evidence, which is that the PKTT is set up by the IMC, the Interministerial Committee, and therefore it can only be disbanded by a minister or by that committee. Now, if you have studies that only go to a national commissioner and his subordinates, and they adopt the recommendations in those studies, the suggestion, if that's your suggestion, that the adoption of those recommendations can override an IMC decision that there must exist a PKTT, that does not make sense to me. Because if IMC says there must be a PKTT because the president has said so, and it must continue to exist, what is the relevance of a study that is approved by a national commissioner and his subordinates? Because on your version, the minister establishes the PKTT and only the minister can disband it.
I did